Cutting lightweight leather is quite a bit different than cutting heavyweight leather. Anything about 5 ounces and below, you're pretty safe using something like a precision knife, X-Acto blade, kind of thing like this. One of the cuts you might have to make when you're crafting is something like this, where it's a little bit fluid, but fairly tight. You wouldn't be able to get a bigger knife in there like a flat knife or a head knife, and that's when a precision or X-Acto knife like this comes in handy. Some projects require longer, straighter cuts, like along the edge of a wallet. In that case, you can get away with using a bigger knife, and you should, because it'll make your life a lot easier. Something like a flat Japanese style knife like this, or a head knife. This is a number 70 Osborne head knife that I just picked up, and I've been really starting to like it. But when you're making a straight long cut, the longer the blade, the better. And if you've ever tried making a long cut, especially with lighter weight leather, and right at the end of your cut, as you're just about to leave the leather, it makes kind of a turn, or it kind of bends or warps the leather right as you exit. That's when a longer blade comes in handy, because then you turn to stamping as opposed to dragging the blade. It's really frustrating when you're trying to get a straight cut and you end up with a little tail. Also, having a long straight section can be really handy. Sometimes you don't even have to do any dragging at all. You can get away with just stamping. All right, sometimes though you're dealing with corners that are too tight, even for an X-Acto knife or a precision blade like this. Like for example, the inside of this ID window is really tough to get right when you're just using a knife. So in that case, if you can get away with it, it's handy to have a round punch. This is something that I would suggest investing in, as a set of multiple sizes of punches like this. I got mine from Weaver, and it's got a full range of sizes, and anytime I need to make a sharp corner interior cut like that, it's been really handy to have these. And you don't even have to worry about trying to make the corner with a blade. You're just punching it out and then making straight cuts. Of course, like I've said before, using a clicker die is definitely my preferred method. It's just so much faster, more accurate, but they are quite expensive, and you don't always have the freedom of that. Like when you're testing a new pattern or just making a one-off piece. But every situation calls for a different tool, and sometimes it's just about using what's most comfortable. So that's it. I'll have some links down in the description with some of the tools I like to use. And make sure you hit the link in the description and learn about the online course that we built to help leather workers get started selling their work. It's all about the business side of it. Marketing, selling, learning what products work well, how to price it, all that kind of good stuff. Creating good content and financial strategy and social media strategy, building a website, all that kind of stuff. It can be hard to know where to begin when you're just getting started. So I wanted to help some of you out that are in that boat. And the cool thing is we got a private Facebook group for anyone that enrolls in the course, and there's some really cool conversations going over there. People, just posting general questions about this weird little world that we all exist in together. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.